They say what it do. What up, man? It's your boy D. Hey, say, I was just sitting back thinking, bro, about stories and shit. You ever seen, when the last time y'all seen a nigga get their shoes took in school? Like, let me get that, and they gotta go down and take them Jordans off their feet. When the last time y'all seen that? Oh, wait. But last time I seen that was 1997, 96 or 97. 97, I think. Westdale Middle, man. They caught this dude named Elijah one. He was like a smooth. I ain't going to say he was a pretty boy. His people just kept him up. You heard me? Like fresh cut, but you could tell he was gonna grow up to be one-on-one because he came to school and he talked that. He'll talk that trap talk, and I ain't know what the fuck that shit was, and we the same age. You understand what I'm saying? So we 12 years old this time. Like he knew the lingo, or you know what I'm saying? Like he knew what was. You know, like you could tell his people was in the streets, but you could tell he was very protected. Like you had people at that same school that hustled to get what they got. Everybody knew, man, dude, parents, you know, bought him and spoiled him and shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but you'll see that's how it happened to you when you're not from there. But I guess he just thought everything was cool. So one morning, man, we come down the breezeway. 3 niggas surrounding Elijah one, you heard me? We walking, I'm looking, man, they getting on. He like, man, come on, bro, man, you ain't even gotta do that, bro. He had them Jordan 13s on. Man, it was the blue and gray. It was blue, gray, and white. I know y'all remember those bitches when they came out. The Jordan 13, you know the one that had like the little circles on the sole? Like them 3 little circles, like one circle by the heel, boom, boom. But yeah, the 13, man, they took them bitches off that boy feet. They walked off campus. I know the name of the niggas that did it. Some niggas from Northdale did it. Y'all from Baton Rouge, some niggas from Northdale that was being real wild around Westdale at that time. Took them shits off them niggas' feet, man. Like, nigga took them bitches off them niggas' feet. Yeah, that was a crazy little school, you heard me? Nah, I ain't gonna say a cousin, you heard me? I got somebody we used to claim each other as cousins back in the day. He went to the NBA and shit, played at LSU, Tyrus Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like, grew up in church together, like, yeah, man, you know, that's my little cousin. But he just a year younger than me, but the motherfucker grew up to be damn near 7 feet tall. But yeah, he was there. Dude from the internet, Uncle Bang. They used to call him J-Dog, white boy. Y'all see him talking a lot of shit from BR. Yeah, he was there. See when I first seen dude on the net, the white boy from when I was going to Westdale in my PE class came to my mind like, cause it ain't too many gangsta ass white boys like that move like us. You gonna know who they are. You feel me? I don't care what hood it is, they name gonna ring, you gonna know them cause they stand out like a soul storm. Then plus they gotta pay extra dues. You know, niggas gotta pay dues, but they gotta pay the extra dues. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so man, we used to be sitting in PE and shit. And I don't know if we used to be dressed out wrong or what, but for some reason, me and him would participate in shit like the beginning of the year. Like I had my shorts, but I don't think I had the shirt. And I think he was on the same shit, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I used to be chopping it up with him because I knew him from the year before at Glasgow. You know what I'm saying? Like they had another white dude named Blake, another crazy white boy that fucked with the niggas. And them two hung together, and you know the niggas fucked with them, so they were like the cool ass white boys in school and shit. Like they were the say when you had some cool ass white boys, they were cool ass white boys. So yeah, man, you know shit. I just fuck up becoming like man, last time you seen Blake, I think like man, Blake got locked up or something. Something he had said. But he talked the same, cause he talked with that slur like, man, look, man, you know what I'm saying, man? That's how he talked back then. Like, just like, and Blake was like the crazy like white boy, like Blake talked a lot, you know what I mean? From what I remember. I ain't spent a lot I don't know this nigga, but I just know of this nigga from the little time that I, you know, been around the nigga. But yeah, man, he was there too, Yup. But yeah, man, my Tyrus Thomas, man, yeah, man, we grew up like my grandfather and his grandfather are cousins, right? So they cousins, right? So his grandfather got 2 sons that are biologically his. And his grandfather, my grandfather cousin, got 2 daughters that not biologically his. And one of those daughters is Tyrus' mom. So yeah, we would have been cousins if all of them would have been for cousin Leroy, you know what I mean? But nah, it wasn't. But Shed and Red, yeah. And they tall as hell too. They tall, but yeah, Tyrus just got up there, man. But we grew up in church together and shit. And he from the hood, Southside. What he lived on? I think Kansas. What that was? Kansas Street. They lived on. Oh, man, I can't think. But yeah, but shit, they his grandmother lived like right across from Dufrock. Like that was because Leroy and them stayed there right across from Dufrock, and he was just like me, like grandma baby. Like yeah, we got mamas and shit, but our grandma like take care of us and shit. Shit like that. So he'll be at his grandma's house. Like we'll see each other at church, sung in the choir together. But man, it's just two different sides of the track, and that's crazy. Like you see what staying focused to get you, and you see what thinking you know what you're doing to get you. That nigga went on to be a millionaire to the league, and I'm on the sideline, but I'm rooting for the nigga. But I ain't physically seen this dude, bro, in like 20-something years, bro. Like real talk. Like my sister done seen him like. But it's like, you know, shit, man, what I supposed to do? Like, the only time I used to see him when we be at church, or if our grandmother go shopping together on the weekend, and now we buy their house, and we shoot ball. That's all we did, bro, just shot ball. Me and him shot ball. Then he got tall, he can beat me. And then like, shit, all right, nigga, shit, you tall now, you know? But shit, yeah, man, like the last time out, me and him was really like, I probably, shit, man, probably like 2002. 3 that I think I probably been around him physically. Because once he went to college, I'm just watching the nigga at LSU. Like, I'm rooting the nigga on. But, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm rooting the nigga on. But, yeah, man. Yeah. But I always, and I'm finna be, well, I'm 40 now. I just made 40 2 weeks ago. He made 39. You know, he 39 this year. But you see what, all y'all pay attention. Y'all, I got my own apartment and shit, but say, I'm restarting my shit over. I'm not in Baton Rouge right now. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm all the way up north. So I take chances like this, you know what I mean? I'm betting on myself now. Then I didn't want to stay in the nest. I want to go out, I want to do shit. So I'm starting over, building everything from scratch, and I love it. In my nussy voice, I love it. Love it. I really do. I really do. But yeah, man, like, I got a room and shit, right? But I don't sleep in there. I don't sleep in there. I sleep in the living room. I still got my bed in the living room. And I like it like that. You know what I mean? I like it like that. You feel me? But I'm gonna put my shit in there when it get cold. It's just this AC, bro. They don't have a ceiling fan in the bedroom. And, you know, it's summer, so it's hot and shit. The AC is in here and it gets, you know, it takes the time to get in that room and actually cool that room off. Then I don't like the AC being on all the time and shit. So it's like, I would have had to keep the AC on. It'll be freezing cold in here. And nah. But you know, whatever. Everything working out. But yeah, I'm just going for scratch and shit. But yeah, niggas that went on to be millionaires, all kind of shit like life. You know what I mean? But just thinking about crazy ass story. That shit was crazy. Nigga really did get their shoes took though. Nigga really did that shit crazy. Another nigga got ate in Zion City. Man, say it. Another nigga, nah, this is the last time I actually seen niggas get their shoes took, but it wasn't in school. Zion City and Glen Oaks, they had like this was like the end tail of their little beef, like the beef that, you know, I remember. So this 1997. So this 1997, right? I guess as soon as I get off of school, I go straight to the gym. Bam, put my books up, bam, we at the gym. We in that bitch shooting, people in that bitch shooting and shit like that, right? So I get like, damn, 3:30, 4 o'clock, a nigga coming that bitch running. Now we heard about shit that went on at the Glen Oaks High School. I'm in middle school. We heard about shit that went on at Glen Oaks High School, like they had this thing, and my sister went to Glen Oaks High School. She was saying, well, you know, they were doing this and doing that. So this Red, I don't know this nigga name, this Red, that nigga come in the gym. It was a tall, I don't know, man, tall nigga named Marlon. This nigga named Marlon. I don't know no last name, he was just a tall ass nigga named Marlon. Him and Fighty Roddy used to stay getting into it. Cause they was like the biggest, and I don't know why these two big niggas, like Marlon ain't like Fighty Roddy for some reason. Fighty Roddy was cool. If y'all know Fighty Roddy, he was cool as a bitch, you heard me? Still is cool. No, yeah, you know, we cool as a bitch. You heard me? So everybody in that bitch shooting. I'm a little nigga. I'm little nigga. I'm little, right? So me, all the people I'm in there, we shooting this shit. Marlon them, Marlon ain't no shooter. He just in that bitch wasting time, just walking around, shoot. Dude run up in that bitch like, damn, bro, man, y'all just gonna leave me like that? Man, Marlon, stop drilling the ball. Say, man, he said some shit like, well, man, shit, man, you should, man, ain't nobody tell you to stay around. You should left when everybody else left, some shit like that. Nigga like, man, and don't you owe me something? Man, yeah, let me get them. Man, nigga took his shoes off, man. Man, nigga took his shoes off, G. Yeah, man, Marlon put them bitches under the little bitch, you heard me, kept shooting, dude walked up out of there, mad as hell. Yup, I seen a nigga get their shoes, took his Zion City, man. Hey, Zion City has some crazy little stories, man. Hey. It had one, man, my dog, man, you heard, my dog slapped the shit out of me one night because I started clowning the nigga, you heard me? I don't know what he was doing, man. Like, I got a short fuse, right? Anything will make me tick. So, you heard, I don't know if the nigga was teasing me or what. Man, that nigga was, man, he was doing something I got mad. And I brought up some shit that happened to the nigga. I said, well, man, yeah, man, you wasn't saying that with Booney? It was a nigga named, man, say, fuck, man. It was a nigga named Booney, you heard? And I guess Booney had put hands on, you know, my dog in the canal and shit. You heard me? It was Booney. I think Rashid say he was there. I don't know. But I know Lil Brian was there because Lil Brian the one that told us the story. Right? Because Kevin wasn't coming outside. Like, our apartment, 11047, we was on the corner of Bluegrass and Cadillac. You know, if you coming up Bluegrass, finna hit Cadillac, we on your right-hand side. If you coming, yeah, we on the right-hand side, man. We right on the corner. 11047. We in that apartment, right? That's the apartment. Everybody always come by all shit, you know what I'm saying? And niggas had other reasons they were trying to come by a nigga apartment and shit, but it's all good. Right under the bridge, you heard? But you know, niggas hang around our apartment. We got the speakers out there and shit. We got the music going. So anyway, man, Brian, man, we wonder why we ain't seen Kevin, but they saying Kevin's eye and shit swole. But Kevin ain't coming outside. He'll come step outside. You'll probably see him smoking a cigarette or something. But man, he'll go back inside and shit. So Brian ran the store to us. Some shit happened. They coming through the canal. And shit, man. Booney just started punching on my dog Kevin. Some Kevin like, they say, Brian say Kevin he ain't run, but he was ducking. He like, man, and Booney was telling nigga, you better not run or some shit. And Kevin like, man, you already hit him about 15, 20 times. But anyway, it was funny back then, right? So yeah, man, so Kevin teased me or something. I'm like, man, I know I can't beat this bitch, you heard me? He like 3 years older than me, but at that point, I was like 4 foot 5, 4 foot 6 or some shit like that. Cause the year before in 7th grade, I was 4 foot 5 inches. So I just say I grew an inch, fuck it. So I'm 4 foot 5. I'm just gonna say I'm 4 foot 5, right? Little nigga, but I got hard. Cause I spent my young years in that South where I had to fight. So I'm like, fuck, I know I can't beat this bitch. I'm finna hit him where it hurt. Man, yeah, you want that? Yeah, man. You say who? I say, yeah, man. Brian already told the story. Man, I didn't put Brian up, man. Brian already told the story. You were crying and shit. Man, say, it's me and my dog. We in front of Travis' apartment, you heard me? Travis stayed right behind me. So we in front of Travis' apartment on his little balcony thing, you heard me? And Kevin out there, he playing with some saran wrap while he talking shit. And I'm getting on his ass, you heard me? But I ain't looking at the nigga or something. That nigga just, wow, with that saran wrap, bow. Whole palm across the face. I turned around, I got so mad. I really blew up, you heard me? So I blew up. The nigga ran, but I knew I couldn't catch this nigga, man. And then Travis laughing at me and shit, you heard me? I'm like, fuck, it's all good, you heard me? It's all good. I ain't even tripping. I don't think I ever got my get back because I ain't get a chance to catch that nigga while I was mad and shit. You feel me? Like, so yeah, I remember one time, bro, say, my auntie baby daddy, you heard me, he had it done in my auntie crib. Right there in Zion City, in the projects. He got his gun over there, you heard me? So me being young, I'm playing Kevin like, man, don't play with that gun, bro. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna do nothing. So man, I'm young say, I'm 12 or 13. Cause I don't know if I made 13 yet. So I'm 12 or 13. Turn this gun. I think the clip wasn't in there and I knew that. But man, you just don't do that shit. Man, that nigga. Man, what that bitch did? Man, that nigga say, don't point the gun at me, you heard? I don't know. I was like, man, stop acting like a bitch or something. My head like a little squeak. Man, stop acting like a bitch. And I'm laughing like it ain't nothing. Put the bitch back in the closet, man. That nigga threw this fucking... Man, it's one of them fucking... It's a glass ashtray, but it's so fucking thick. Thick glass. That nigga threw that bitch with the ashes in there and everything. But he missed me though, you heard me? So I get and I throw that bitch back. Oh, Rashid was in there, my sister and them, they grabbed me and shit. But man, all kind of shit used to be going on, man. Like, a lot of shit, bro. I mean, one time, man, I just wanted to beat up. I don't know what, Michael Pugh. And Michael Pugh wasn't nobody you want to put your hands on, because it was like just Michael Pugh. But Michael Pugh was being a bitch to me one day. Some fucking reason by his house, and I had to punch him like 3 times. Yup. 3 fucking times. Yeah, man. Easy. Yeah, say it, bro. I remember Roger. Roger used to be always gambling. Roger that stayed in the back of the project. Roger, Joe, and Pat. But Roger used to always be gambling here. That's the big bro. He always gambling and shit. Man, all I know, some niggas claiming that bitch, running that bitch. Roger just ran out the shum. But these niggas from the neighborhood, I just never knew what kind of shit Roger was in, bro. And he always, every time you see Roger, he always like he on a mission. Not like he don't know, it ain't no dope mission, because he was a young nigga. But it always like he, I don't know, but like he just on the hustle, like he always got something going on. But that bitch Roger just stayed moving, but Roger used to like to gamble and shit. I remember one time RJ and Jeremy Bennett got into it. Man, they just threw like a little 1, 2, 3, just boom, boom, boom. And they bagged up. And it's like, say, I ain't gonna lie. Say, boy, with that fucking ball, bitch. Nigga named Jeremy Bennett. Say, bro, I try to be like that nigga with that ball so motherfucking much, bro. Say, cause I seen it in person. I used to want to be like Jordan. So they used to call me Sweet Shot. My form was just like Jordan, but I was short, you heard me? This before AI just was that boom, boom, boom. It's like, this is a nigga I can see in the hood. And Jeremy Bennett's short, and he can dunk, and he fast. Man, I played that nigga one time, man, he never touched the ball, man. And like, I had been sending word to that nigga, like through my sister or something, yeah, like, yeah, man. So he like, yeah, bro, I heard you. Man, yeah, man, he played, man, he never touched that fucking ball, bro, like. But if he missed, soon as I think I got it, boom, he out of that same way. It wasn't no, but say I watched that nigga there, bro. That nigga made niggas something. They used to be gambling on that basketball and that bitch. That's when all the niggas from up the street, man, say, bro. Shit used to be real in that bitch, you heard me? Like, man, you had niggas like, that was like Murdoch and all them niggas coming there, just stupid. Just playing in their boxes and shit. Just playing in their boxes, you heard me? Just shit like that. But there's some shit going on. And everybody know, bitch, if you got Jeremy Bennett, you in there, man. Man, you in there. And what they'll do, they'll just feed him. Boom, boom, boom. Then you had that red ass nigga, I think his name was John. Say, bro. Say, anybody from Zion City, back in Baton Rouge, y'all see this shit. They had a red nigga named John. John was one, he was a hustler too. He used to be hanging with them niggas. Thinking home like niggas like Marco Rico and all them niggas. Man, he was one of them niggas, you heard me? I don't know if he, still living. I don't know. I ain't, yeah. But yeah, this nigga, every time he get the ball and he don't go his way, y'all know what he gonna do? Take the ball and lay down on the court. Bro, and these niggas betting on this game. These are killers in here. Man, he lay down on the ground with the ball and don't nobody, man, come on, man, what y'all say, bro? He just lay there. He did that shit every time he played, I swear to God. Every time he played, he just gonna lay there. If that shit don't go his way, he may be tired and just lost a step. Man, nah, man, it's travel, man, you travel, man. Man, you double. Man, come on, bro, that man ain't, man, come on, bro. Say, bro, he used to be going down, bro, like. I mean, one time, all, like, damn near them same niggas. Man, you got niggas like Big Jeff in that bitch. This nigga, he was fat. Short, walked like a gorilla, you heard me? But he wasn't floppy fat. The bitch just had a big ass stomach and he was wide. Man, the boy had, man, say, bro, this nigga had hops, man. Like, he wouldn't, you'll look at his body and be like, nah, man, he ain't supposed to be moving like that, getting up there like that. But, say, anyway, all them same niggas one time, they was on the side of the gym. They decided to play football. Say, bro. Yeah. I probably had just came to football practice at Glenn Miller. Jeremy Bennett out there, all them niggas out there, bro. And like, shit got bloody. Shit got bloody. It's like you got a star basketball player playing with these niggas. But man, easily go down. Oh, can't forget another nigga, Travis Thornton. That's another nigga. Game was just, say, bro, they had some niggas. Them niggas that I'm talking about, they on that picture when you go in the gym, the picture they had all them niggas right there. I used to go in there and be seeing, like, that Jeremy Bennett right there for them. Say, bro, I looked at that boy like a star when it came to that ball. And he was the star nigga at Glen Oaks. Bro, everybody know that. We felt like he was supposed to go to the league. You know what I mean? Like, we felt like that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you got, did Jeremy get, man, say, bro, he was just, man, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I remember I heard a nigga tell that nigga some fucked up shit one day, and I ain't gonna say who said that shit. But nigga was like, man, you ain't going no motherfucking league, nigga. You gonna have your ass right here in Zion City hustling, man. I remember that shit. This he's still in high school at this point, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit just, I don't know. And that stuck with me, like, since then. And I was just like, damn. But that just stuck with me. And I remember who said that shit, but I think how I looked at it back then, like they was just trying to motivate him, like, I'm finna tell you what you gonna be if you don't do this. You know what I mean? I think they was trying to, that's how I looked at it back then. But the way they said it was just cold. And it made a nigga like me, if I was a nigga like, and I felt like I could take off in that ball, that would have motivated me to get the fuck up out of there. And I think that's what they was trying to do to him. Cause these them same niggas that he was around, that was, you know, I don't think them niggas let Jeremy Bennett get in no trouble, bro. I don't think so. I think they kept him protected, but yeah, man, he was, yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, he had niggas like Travis Thornton, shoot ball crazy. Nigga named Hucklebuck had these fucking threes out the world. Say, bro, the bitch had say. Yeah, man, they had some say, but at gym, yeah. Yup. And that same niggas is honey front the stove. Them same niggas, you know. But yeah, man, I got a story, bro. I got Shreveport, Louisiana stories, Southside stories, Leak stories, Sid stories. You know, I guess they started calling him Jeezy, but they just called him Lil Sid when I was back there. I was younger than Sid. It's just, you know, Eddie Robinson, the little projects. And you had Johnny Quincy and them stayed across the street. And you had Farley, all them. You know, Farley, Sophia, you know, Mel, Big Daddy, BB, shit, Brian, Eric, Chance, Carl, Darryl, my man stole up the street. Purple Circle, the Post. Game. Yeah, because I was down there when that shit was still open. I was just a kid. And you could see the lights from you stand on the sidewalk. You can see the lights of the game room, you know what I mean? Shit, you know, Halloween, they know the Post, Purple Circle, the old folks in there, man. I wish I could have. Man, it used to be like a dream just to sneak back there. I would have been just like that little boy on Harlem Nights. Little Eddie Murphy, I would have been just like him in that bit. That's how I felt like. That what was back there. You know what I mean? Seen a lot of fights. Had some niggas named Byron and Boosie. Byron and Boosie. I'm pretty sure it's not Boosie bad because I think these niggas only in the top. Hey man, something about them that used to be terrorizing shit. Byron and Boosie. And the twins. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, I got some stories on it. Yeah. First time I met Boulevard Mill, right? First time I ever met this nigga. They offered me to fight this nigga. Think about it. this the early night, so I'm like this tall. The boy did some shit I ain't never seen in my life. I seen it before, but not in real life, only on the video game. Brian didn't come across the street, boom, 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 walk across the street. Hey, do you want to fight him? We young. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. So we walking. I'm getting nervous as we walking. What the fuck did I just do? Like, I just got into this fighting shit. But you know, like some days I'm like, whatever. So Brian like, man, that nigga bow-legged talking about Mel. Now Mel, you was fucking bow-legged. This when you was bow-legged back then. You heard me? The bitch still walked the same. The bitch was just bow-legged. So look, we get back there, we get right outside the projects in the back. It's nighttime out there, you heard me? It's about to go down. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That boy started doing this here. You think I'm scared of you, huh? Man, hey, I seen that shit on the Mike Tyson game and shit, niggas. You think I'm scared of you, huh? You think I'm scared of you, huh? I ain't say, bro. I put this on my life. I got confused. I was already getting nervous as we were approaching back there. He never hit me. I just took off running. And they were trying to stop me before I turned the corner to get to the back of the project, the field back there, because I wouldn't go all the way around. Take my ass off. Boom! I don't know who tried to stop me. I was like, ah! Got the fuck around there, they running behind me and shit, you heard me? Boom, I hit the corner. Now I'm on the other side. Hit the corner again, now I'm back in the front on the other side. Going by the staircase. Apartment right here, the doors facing this way. Apartment. Right? Like this though. I'm running, right? My partner Josh right here, the steps right here, I'm finna turn. I see Josh. I said, man, won't y'all make Josh fight him? That's the last thing I remember, you heard me? And I remember Josh's face looking like, because they looking at why the fuck D running like you get shooting at him. You gotta think, when you like 7 or 8, you can run fast as a bitch. Like, cause you ain't gonna fall. Like, you ain't gonna fall. So that's the last thing I swung still, won't you make Josh fight him? Woke up the next morning on the bus stop. What happened? Josh got his ass whooped that night. I ain't have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with that shit. But nah, that shit was just funny, bro. Like, yup. And then I never had a fight with Mel after that. But I had a fight with his brother, Big Daddy. 7 Hardaway, Robert TBG and Fredo Bang and he passed away now. But yeah, like, cause he was always the missing one. So it was 3 of them. Mel, his little brother, Big Daddy, and they cousin BB, a black evil looking motherfucker. Like he always walk like he mad and stuff. It seems like he'll be walking like this. It's like when you see them walk, it's like they up to no good. So it's those 3, right? I never had a fight with BB. I never had a fight with Mel. I could have had a fight with Mel, but I gave that to my boy Josh. Take that. You know what I mean? He took that. So look, I always fight Big Daddy, bro. Like, first time I fought, we were playing football. I just punched him a few times. But as I'm fighting him, every time I got in trouble with him, it's like, after that shit with Mel, like, I wasn't scared of the nigga no more. It's like, I don't know, it's like, fuck that. I don't know, it was weird. When you a kid, you weird, like, I ain't know I was pussy last night. I don't care. I fight today or some shit like that. Like, oh, I was a bitch last night when I ran, but I don't care. It was on some shit like that, right? So, shit, man, I'm thinking every time me and Big Daddy get into it, these two gonna try to jump in. But I don't know why at this point I was just so sure about my shit. I probably ain't had a lot of fights since that shit with Mel happened. But I used to be like, I'm gonna punch in my mind. I used to be like, I'm gonna punch all 3 of them if they try. Cause in the South, bro, it's like they gave me my language. They gave me that swag. So when old top. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, old top, yeah. Yeah, old top, nigga, yeah. Shit like that, you know. So yeah, you beat a nigga up when you rep on a nigga, like, that shit crazy. But yeah, man, me and Big Daddy, we had like 2 fights. But yeah, playing football and just them being messy, because every time they walk in the project, they couldn't come and serve niggas apart. I ain't gonna say no name, I'm gonna let them 3 in there. My mom wouldn't let nobody in our shit anyway, but some other niggas, yeah, man, they couldn't come in. So look, they'll be outside, hanging around the dude door. Like, bad as a bitch. Probably tapping on the window playing and shit. Cause dude room right there, his window right there, we playing the game right there. They can hear the party. Well, the big niggas playing the game. It's like, man, them niggas don't even know, man. Y'all wouldn't even want to be in there anyway, bro. They wouldn't let me play that bitch. Fuck, they wasn't gonna let no little niggas like us play here. So yeah, man, they'll be on outside just get mad and shit. And niggas go out there and, you know, go outside and see how messy they is today. You hear me? Like, what Big Daddy don't want to do? You hear me? Because the bitches, they'll fight, bro. Nigga fight. Like, we just grew up fighting, bro. It like became a sport. Well, I said the only time I ever ran from the fucking fight, bro. Like, and I was 7. After that, we just, you know, shit crazy. Then I used to be going, see, because I used to be going back to my old neighborhood, Easy Town, right? That's the first hood that I knew. You know what I mean? They say we stayed in Montesino, you know, shit, back in the day. But I was too fucking young. I was, you know, I'm born in 85. Like, I remember 1989, you know, we lived on North Street right there across from Capital City Glass. Moved from over there in 91. Lived right there by my grandma and them on Board in 24th. You know, so yeah, man, you know. So I used to go, I had friends when I was young. Say, bro, I had friends over there that used to talk about like friends. We played with toys and shit. We respect each other, you heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, nigga went to that South. Man, all that shit changed. You only my friend if I fight you, boy. That was the mind frame, like, bitch, you only my friend if I fight you, boy. So I took that shit back over there. So now when I play football, I'm trying to kill you when I hit you. And when you say that shit hurt, I'm gonna call you a bitch or a hoe or something. And then I'm gonna talk that Southside shit, man, off top, man. Yeah, you know, I just went back to Easy Town different. I was like, man, you know, I was just evil. Look, I had a little evilness in me. Come straight from that South shit. Yep. But Easy Town, that's, man. I had problems in Easy Town, but it wasn't. It always be other people, and it's like, man, you know what, me being the nigga I am, like, I gotta see about certain shit, and we gotta see if we can get some clarity on the shit. But Easy Town was funny, bro. It was funny, but it was dangerous, bro, because niggas around that bitch get into it with killers. Killers that I grew up with, that I wouldn't have had no problem like this with, but with other niggas coming to the picture, now I gotta be like, nah, don't fuck with that, or whoop the whoop, you know what I mean? But god damn. Yeah, man, Easy Town was, you know. That's why I hustled there. You know, I sold a lot of weed, a lot of crack. Easy Town. You know? So, yeah, man, that was Easy Town, though. Yeah, it ain't even 4 o'clock yet. It's for the store in Minnesota, baby. But yeah, man, it just be a lot of shit that I be thinking about sometimes. Like, man, a lot of shit really went on, man. Like, yep. Even when I had to fight Sid, right? I said like 2-3 years older than me, probably 4. You heard me? Said had me use my bike one day, right? So he leave off on my bike. I ain't tripping on the bike because I'm playing right here, right? I'm really not concerned about that fucking bike. Because we not finna go bike riding. None of that shit, like. So, nighttime hit. Mom wanna know where my bike at. Oh, shit. Oh, get your, oh, man. Now, here comes Sid from Winston down the street on my bike. I gotta go fight this nigga, man, because mama said so. Fuck, I ain't even mad like that, but she got me scared. So, man, I go up there and I shit, man, I think I swung on the nigga. I swung on him, you heard me? And I think he just kept pushing me down Man, cause you know, Sam wasn't no big nigga, but you know this. You gotta think this like '93. I'm probably still this tall. You feel me? So yeah, man, he just but I was hot headed. And then his mom and my mama, they screaming shit at each other and shit. Man, but that's how it was. You had to fight them niggas, bro. Like, you had to fight you. And it get kind of dark, man. Yeah, you had to fight, bro. Like, you just had to. You know? Yeah. Me and Bleak had one fight. Me and Bleak had one fight. On some fake shit, G. On some fake shit. Me, Bleak, and Pope. We go by the Washington on the boulevard, right? We go by the Washington. Right there across the little track. Bam. We trying to break into the little machine to get the money. So we got bricks in that bitch, hitting that bitch because the man ain't there. So we feel like we got to do this shit fast so we can get back. The man pop up. We break out. Boom, boom. Poe, some kind of way, Poe gets snatched up. I'm running down by the tracks because I'm going back to the apartments. I don't know if Bleak went straight down the street over the apartments, but anyway, I'm looking at Poe screaming like a slave. Ah! Poe screaming like he getting the ass whooping. That what made it look so fucking bad, right? And that's the last thing I remember seeing Poe. Ah! Ah! And shit, I'm going, boom. I don't know what, something happened. Well, some kind of way, Bleak say I told on Poe. And it makes no sense. And I'm telling them that, I don't know anyway, some kind of way, somehow will Bleak say I told on Poe. And I'm like, nah, how the fuck I'm gonna tell? All three of us was doing the same shit. The man came in, spooked us, we ran, Poe got caught. Anyway, but it was just some mess. Everybody was messy back then. So, Poe stayed right downstairs in the same apartments I stayed in. So shit, Poe know I didn't, man, but anyway, I don't know how, but anyway, the next morning on the bus stop, I don't know why, I really don't know, all I know we punched each other one time. Boom, boom. And that was it. Back cool again, but yeah, it was just, I don't know, that was a weird exchange, bro, like, it was just weird. Remember my little time of my partner Quincy. That's Bleak cousin. That's Bleak cousin. That's Bleak. That's Bleak cousin. Quincy. Well, yeah, I remember one time we on the bus stop, hanging in front of Poe and Eric and them door, because after we hung in the morning, while we waited on the bus come right in front of our project. So when the bus filled up, we just run out. So I think it's raining this morning, and we in front of that fucking door. Just chilling on the wall, chilling. It's like 8 or 9 of us out there. Quincy got his fucking pinky. He don't know his pinky in the middle, in the door, in the back part of the door. So man, Eric closed, Brian closed that fucking door. Boom, man. Quincy, blood skeeting and shit, bro. Man, he took that bitch off. Brian or Eric picked a little piece of finger up. Till you cross the street, man. That shit was crazy. And one time, okay, and another time, first time I seen a nigga get shot at school, right? I mean, on the bus stop. On the bus stop. This I'm in 6th grade. So this is like 95, 96. One of our partners, Carl, RP, nigga named Carl. I don't know why he got into it with, it was Byron or Boosie. It was one of them niggas, right? They ain't like Carl them for some reason, right? So I get on the bus stop. I'm like, and they got a bike right there. And come on, in the South, a bike just sitting there, nigga, that's like a whip to us. Like, we was stealing bikes like it wasn't nothing. You heard me? So So I get on the bus stop, they got this bike right there. Our bus stop was on Government Street in front of the Bell Bond spot, next to the little food spot on the corner, Eddie Robinson and Government Street. So, you know, we chilling right there. Bike right there. Nice little 10-speed. It was white. You know, it was dirty, but it was a 10-speed. It was a bike. So, nigga, what that bike for? He said, oh, man, it's for, I'm just going to say burn. Man, it's for burn. What you doing, man? He walked down the street. Okay. Hey, okay. Shit crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we finna get on. Boom. I don't know if Carl was still in 8th grade or he was in, cause our next bus stop was up the street, and the high school, which was McKinley High, Terrell. Bam, yeah. Carl was going to our shit. Carl was still in middle school. Carl was still in the 8th grade, right? But the other bus stop for Terra High was right there on the boulevard, right? So it go up. I'm thinking, damn, what that back street? Iberville. Anyway, yeah, it go up the back street, Iberville. Boom, right? We finna pick up Carl and them on their bus stop, which is right here. Across the street is the high school shit, right? I'm trying to see how this shit went, bro, because I remember this nigga, like, he was finna get on our bus. Nigga got the punching on him. Boom. Carl break out and run. I think Carl run like towards across the street where the high school niggas at. They call finna try to get, cause it was a church across the street. Like that's right in front of the Purple Circle church, shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it seemed like Carl, boom, got up out there. I don't know if he knew a gun was there. He was just got the fuck. And that nigga ran and shit, man. He just heard that gunshot. Bah! And soon as the gun shot, Carl slipped. But he ain't get shot, he got up and shit. But that was crazy as hell. Like, we was excited. Like, we seen some gangster shit. Like, I mean, niggas seen a lot of shit in the summer. I remember I was in PE one time, it was at Glasgow, right? I think a nigga, I want to say this dude name was Jeremy, but I ain't sure. But anyway, we in PE, we playing basketball, right? So Donald Keith, nigga named Donald Keith, right? Popular nigga, had goals back in elementary school, the DK right there. DK in the middle, the two front teeth, right? So, I don't know, man. Like I don't know what happened. All I know is they passed dude the ball. Donald Keith checking the nigga just take the ball like the team just boom right off Donald Keith's face, then just go boom, get into it. That was just some crazy shit I had seen. I mean, it was a lot of shit, bro. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to go back in the vault and hit y'all again with another one, man. Shit, 43 minutes. Shit. I'll let y'all know, you know, it's your boy, Mr. 100,000 on a motherfucking chain, nigga. Yeah.